In a world where identity often dictates destiny, few organizations face a more complex transformation than Hamas. Born from the ashes of the Islamic resistance movement, this group, better known by its Arabic acronym, now stands at a crossroads. Talks currently unfolding in Cairo could force a seismic shift, dropping a defining word from its name, halting its 22-month conflict in Gaza, and pivoting toward a political future. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a militant organization truly shed its violent past and emerge as a legitimate political force? And this is the part most people miss. The stakes extend far beyond Hamas itself. A successful reinvention could reshape the entire landscape of Palestinian politics, while failure risks deepening the cycle of violence and disillusionment. Let's unpack this. Founded in the 1980s, Hamas initially positioned itself as both a spiritual and armed resistance to Israeli occupation. Over decades, it evolved into a governing body in Gaza, blending governance with guerrilla warfare. Now, with international pressure mounting and internal factions fractious, the group faces a stark choice: adapt or collapse. The proposed name change, removing the word Mujahideen, fighters, from its full title, is symbolic yet profound. It signals a pivot from combat to compromise. But such a shift is easier said than done. Critics argue that Hamas's core ideology remains rooted in anti-Zionism, making reconciliation with Israel unlikely. Supporters counter that political engagement is the only path forward, especially as younger generations in Gaza grow weary of endless conflict. What's at risk? For starters, Hamas's legitimacy among its own supporters. Abandoning its militant identity could alienate hardliners, while embracing politics might invite accusations of betrayal. Meanwhile, external actors, governments, donors, and global public opinion will scrutinize every step. The US and European allies, for instance, have long classified Hamas as a terrorist organization. A political rebrand wouldn't automatically erase that label. But here's a question to spark debate. Should groups be judged by their past actions or their current aspirations? Can Hamas's leaders realistically pursue peace without compromising their founding principles? And what role should the international community play in shaping this transition? These are not easy answers, but they're critical to understanding the broader implications. As discussions in Cairo continue, one thing is clear. Hamas's transformation, if it happens, won't just redefine the group. It could ripple across the Middle East, testing the limits of diplomacy, ideology, and the fragile hope for peace. So what do you think? Is this a necessary evolution or a dangerous illusion? Share your perspective in the comments below.